Hello guys, si Kersan Philosophy dito at welcome sa episode 4 ng laro tayo ng Leisure Suit Larry Reloaded. So tuloy natin game natin. Last episode, nakascore na rin si Larry, kaya lang hindi rin maganda yung experience niya eh. Tapos last episode, nung tinapos ko guys, ipon ulit ako ng funds do sa slot machine. Tsaka meron tayong dalawang ending na hindi natin nakita eh. So to, gawin natin yung sinimulan ko na nun eh, kaya lang di ko nakita yung di ko nagawa ng maayos eh. So load natin to. Sinave ko ulit dito sa may part na ito eh, yung yung makikipag talik tong si Larry. So teka, ulitin natin, teka.
You strip off your jacket. You strip off the rest of your clothes. You hop into bed with the hooker.
Ooh. Yes! Yes! No.
Although successful, you feel less than
Hands off. You're just mad because you can't have more of these.
You have nothing left to take off. You put all your clothes back on.
Okay, tapos yun, gawin natin sa ending. Okay, lalabas tayo dito. Tapos lalabas tayo ulit ng sa kalsada.
Suddenly, you feel an uncomfortable twinge. The twinge grows into a pang. The pang grows into a pain in the wang. Then there's this slightly bursting and dying sensation. Didn't your mother ever teach you not to go out in the rain without wearing your lubbers? The lady upstairs is a human petri dish.
Kawawa naman.
He's alive! Alive!
Okay, tapos reload ulit natin. Tapos labas tayo. Tapos babalik tayo doon sa punta tayo doon sa tindahan.
Taxi! Yeah, baby!
Hey Mac, where you headed?
Balik tayo dito sa Come and Go. Ang ganda na shape nitong town na to talaga eh.
The damage is $18, buddy. Thanks, kid.
Welcome to the Come and Go. Please keep your hands where I can see them.
Hardy Steen wine. I don't like it as much as Napa Valley Outhouse, but it is ebullient and syrupy. Yeah, baby!
Thank you. Now please leave. There is no loitering.
Tapos tag tayo ng taxi kagad.
Apples, apples, apples for sale. Get your fresh apples here, only $1.
Taxi!
Hey, bud, where we going?
Balik tayo sa
Hey,
left.
you got wine? Let me have a sip of that.
That's delicious! Hey, thanks for the drinky drink!
Uh-oh, Larry.
Lasing!
Let that be a lesson to you, Larry. The cabbies in this town are notorious drunks. Never enter a cab carrying anything that's obviously alcohol.
Hindi ko lang matandaan ko achievement ba, hindi yata eh. Hindi nga. So, teka. I-load na natin yung talagang game natin. Purahin ko na to guys, hindi na kailangan yan eh. So, start natin yung game natin talaga. Okay. Yung mga gamit natin na nakaraang episode to. Tapos yung funds natin dito, sabi ko nag-ipon muna ako eh. Ayan. 500 ulit. Tapos tayo. Trip nga. Subukan ko lang to.
You don't owe any money right now.
I'm
Dancing.
gonna quit while I'm ahead. I mean, alive.
The whip-it-out suddenly approach has never worked for you, Larry. Not in any of the 40 or 50 times you tried it.
So, tapos na tayo dito sa lefties. Actually, yun lang ang goal dito so far eh. So, siya naman tayo sa ibang lugar ngayon.
Apples, apples, apples for sale. Get your fresh apples here, only $1.
Okay, guy, where'll it be?
Subukan naman natin pumunta dito sa Caesar's Pila. Caesar's Palace. Yield to oncoming marsh clouds.
Meter says 23 bucks. Pay up. Thanks, kid.
Okay, dito naman tayo pumasyal.
Caesar's Phallus was erected in 1964 and is a long-standing member of the Chamber of Commerce. It makes massive endowments to local charities, and it's always jumping with excitement. Through the years, it has helped provide a livelihood for hundreds of call girls. That's Nama, the demon goddess of prostitution, or possibly the sculptor's ex-wife. You give the statue a lick. It doesn't do much for her, but it gives you a lifetime of memories. Unless you've got solid marble in there, she won't be impressed. It smells tangy and sterile, like those chemicals they use at crime scene cleanups. These gorgeous, exotic West Polynesian dong catchers are thriving in the desert heat. It's nice to know something is thriving around here.
Dong catchers.
It smells intensely earthy and green. Speaking of which, why did you only pack one pair of socks for this whole trip? Since you recognize this as a West Polynesian dong catcher, you should really know better. Somehow, a beautiful jasmine plant is managing to survive the dry climate. It smells powerful and heavenly. Those delicate petals must be dripping with aromatic oils. We can't bear to let you violate those beautiful unfurled blossoms. Congratulations, Larry. You finally found a woman who will never press charges. You stealthily snitch a large, fragrant jasmine blossom.
Yeah, baby.
It's fresh. It's a fresh, dewy jasmine blossom, bursting with scent. You press the leaves a little to bruise them, which releases even more of their heavenly, obnoxious scent.
If you could even reach her from here, you'd find she's ice cold, a feeling not totally unfamiliar to you. You can't really smell her from here. Those blossoms on the fence are overpowering. She's an angel. Even you can't bring yourself to defile her. When the phallus was built, this entrance was much smaller, but they quickly chopped off the front. It's much easier to keep clean this way. It's got the rich, meaty taste that fussy gamblers crave. You're in full view of the crowd inside. People will titter at you.
Dami dito ah.
Oh my God. I think I'm in love. Wow! As the kids say these days, hubba hubba and vubba boom.
Larry, wipe your chin. You're drooling again.
Ah! He's obviously a tourist. Look how he's dressed. So schlumpy and out of place. I wonder what bingo parlor she wandered out of.
The olefin carpeting stays soft underfoot, retains warmth, and absorbs massive quantities of spilled beverages and vomitus from despondent losers.
Hey! My ears are ringing.
Larry, that could be you in 20 years, or much, much sooner.
Oh man, that hair is so 70s.
Hey, keep your icons off of me, creep.
It's one of the casino's infamous blackjack terminals, where we guarantee the odds are you'll have a great time. Before she knows what you're doing, you sneak in a quick lick.
Do that again and I'll snap your tongue like a twig.
My tongue doesn't snap.
It does after I pull it out of your face and keep it in the freezer overnight.
You're twisted. I like that.
You like anything that breathes.
You're perceptive. I like that too.
She looks down at your equipment and starts to laugh.
Hey, it's not supposed to be funny.
Then why is there a clown nose on the end of it? Oh, sorry, that's just more of you.
Your skin is as soft as silk.
Oh, gee, thanks. I rub it with cream at some young guy every night.
I don't know what that is.
Me either, really. This guy I used to date gives it to me in unlabeled jars. He really seems to love it when I smear it all over and rub it in. I don't get it.
I think I do.
You lean in close and sniff.
Cut it out. Guy!
You show your goods to the babe.
Oh, it's like a toy one. How cute.
Kausapin nga natin sila.
Hey, baby. Are you from the Caribbean?
No, why?
'Cause Jamaican me crazy.
Oh, that's cute. How you made a pun using the name of a country. Let me see if I can do that. Your attempt to pick me up is real pathetic. It makes me think you don't have a Bahrain in your head.
That's, pretty good.
Now leave me alone, turkey.
So, hiya, baby. I hope you own a black cat, because I'd like to get familiar with you.
Wow! I've never heard that one before. That is really cool.
Thank you. Then let's blow this pop stand and take this party downside.
I can't. The Lost Wages basketball team is coming over later, and I promised I'd do them first. Maybe some other time. You're cute in a really Patsy Weber kind of way.
Oh, you mean Anson Williams?
Who's that?
The guy who plays Patsy Weber?
What do you mean, plays?
You really can pick 'em, can't you, Larry?
Any luck on that machine?
Yes. All bad. If I wasn't on the casino's board of directors, I probably wouldn't even bother playing.
Echo!
The sound bounces around in your head for a few seconds.
Awesome!
Don't touch the fabric. That's an original Paul Horning Notre Dame jersey.
So I'm not up on all the latest fashion designers. Sorry.
He smells like sweat, pigskin, and money. Something manly, competitive, and territorial stirs within. A feeling wholly unfamiliar to you. You flash Rodney.
All power to you, man. Takes a lot of guts for an American male to stay uncircumcised these days.
But I am circumcised.
Oh, maybe you should have that looked at.
You don't owe any money right now.
Hello, ma'am. How are the slots treating you today?
Get bent, loser.
Excuse me, did I say something to offend you?
Cram it.
Am I disturbing your rhythm or something?
Yes. And your breath smells like a sea urchin died in your mouth, and you tried to cover up the rotten stink with lemon pledge.
You're fun.
Medyo may amoy pa daw yung ano.
Ah.
Subukan natin yan.
Hello, ma'am. How are the slots treating you today?
Get bent, loser.
Excuse me, did I say something to offend you?
Cram it. Yes.
You're fun.
Are you trying to cop a feel, young man?
Not really.
Good. Because you're doing it all wrong. Kids today wouldn't know how to cop a good feel if it pinched them on the ass.
You give the old lady a sniff.
You smell like mothballs and Pepto-Bismol.
That's my perfume. Evening in assisted living. I don't know what the hell that is, but it sure needs ironing.
You don't look like you're having much fun. I know. I should go back to my regular job. What's your regular job? I sell software. I'm just in lost wages to try to find true love. Tell me about it. I just did.
You scrape the carpet, but you find nothing but detritus.
Detritus? Ooh, tell me more.
Nah. You scrape the carpet.
Detritus?
Nah. You peer closely at the man's clothing and finger it gingerly.
Is this polyester? What's wrong with that? I've been wearing polyester for almost 50 years. It's great stuff. Doesn't stain, doesn't wrinkle, you throw it in the wash, there's nothing not to like about it. You don't have to tell me. I love polyester. Sometimes I don't think women appreciate what a practical, sensible, and stylish choice it is. And what that says about a man. Listen, I spent my life being shot down by women for wearing polyester, and I don't care. It's a miracle fabric. Right on! Tell like it is, mister. Call me Larry. That is so weird. My name is Larry, too.
Okay.
You give the man a good hearty whiff.
What is that? Probably my breath freshener. Sometimes I worry that I use too much. Am I using too much? No, you're using the perfect amount. Thanks. So are you, by the way. Your breath smells great. It's a pleasure to speak to someone who really cares about their breath. I agree. Yeah. Yeah!
Get a room, you two.
A long, long time ago, I had one that looked just like that. So, like, are you some sort of counterculture type? Rebelling against injustice by symbolically giving the man the finger with your freakish hairstyle?
Nah, I just like pissing off my mom.
Jeez, you even feel too cool for the room.
I know, it's a burden.
You approach the dude and sniff surreptitiously a few times.
Sorry, man. I don't have any of that stuff on me.
You unzip in front of the dude.
Oh, man, why'd you have to do that? You're making me nauseous. I just ate at Wiener Schnitzel.
Okay, forward tayo.
Now that's a fancy elevator. It looks sleek and brand new. As new and cool as the elevator looks, the machinery was never quite the same after the aquarium broke.
Buffett, cool! I guess Jimmy Buffett is playing.
This entire wall of the casino is part of the aquarium. Isn't that a splendid use of water in a desert? A beautiful mermaid and her friendly pet whale, Mr. Wiggles, are cavorting in the briny deep. Given that whales are known to turn on their trainers, this is the perfect entertainment for men, women, wildlife, and the ever-constant threat of death. The elevator smells like moldy seaweed and bleach.
That's never a good sign.
Those West Polynesian dong catchers almost seem to beckon to you. Resist, Larry. You tentatively touch one of the plant's leaves. As you do, you hear a voice in your head. Come to me, Larry, it seems to call. Let me see your junk.
I'm suspicious. How does it know my name?
The plants perk up slightly at the sound of your voice. It's not that your voice is beneficial to plant life, it's just that you're pissing it off. The deep, heady scent of the West Polynesian dong catcher gives you the sudden urge to rip off your clothes and climb into the plant.
Must be strong!
Save nga natin. Save nga natin sandali.
You give yourself a quick pat down.
Got my wallet, got my breath coming.
Don't get your wang anywhere near that plant, Larry. That's exactly what it wants you to do. Don't get your... It just swings. Jealous? The buffet sign smells like a smorgasbord. You have a hyperinflated conception of either your length or your reach. Larry, let's not show our crude side to the sea life.
Cabaret!
It smells like old chum. And if you get that reference, you're possibly even a bigger nerd than Larry. Smoking is permitted everywhere, so the casino has plenty of these ashtrays scattered around for parking butts. There is something laminated sticking out of it. You stick your arm in the ashtray to look for useful stuff. You find nothing in there except used tissues, globs of sticky, partially gelled liquid, and smoldering cigarette butts. Oh, and there's that laminated thing sticking out. It's some sort of laminated piece of paper.
Only important things get laminated.
It has the rich, almost dizzying scent of a robust tire fire. You try to extinguish the slow, tiny fires that are probably burning in that ashtray. Unfortunately, you really only add to the existing stench. You take the piece of paper.
Yeah, baby! Ano kaya yan? This membership card will get you into one of Las Vegas' finest and thankfully only discotheques. You examine the pass closely for trapdoors and hidden keys. No such luck. Pasok pa dito sa buffet.
You check for sliding panels and false walls, but you find none at all.
I'm Larry Laffer, boy detective.
Welcome to Chef Jeff's American Tavern Bar and Grill with the all-day, all-night buffet. TV chef Jeff Hillary's first Lost Wages restaurant features many of the signature dishes from his popular program. Kapwing! More onion powder! But oh no! Somebody has spilled 12 globs of food that aren't from the buffet! Can you find all the poorly hidden globs of extra food?
Save natin.
There are competing smells of venison and detergent, an unusually piquant combination. The smell makes your bald spots sweat. In fact, it makes both your bald spots sweat, but we're not supposed to talk about your second one. Forget the taste or the smell. Look at that iridescent shine. Whatever this is, the smell of it lifts and separates your nostrils. You sniff the base of the buffet, which is coated with old spills and drips. Interesting how even savory dishes begin to smell sweet after a few weeks, isn't it? Can you get some of this to go? Far, far away? Congratulations! You've found a sample of American Southern cooking. Roadkill in a dishwasher. Congratulations! You found a sample of Northeastern cuisine. New England clam chowder. Congratulations! You found a sample of cozy Maine cuisine. Old Chum. Congratulations! You found a sample of good old American Midwest cuisine. Molten urinal cake.
Ano ba yan?
Congratulations! You found a sample of American Chinese food. Mugu Nuff said. Congratulations! You found a sample of Chicago-style food. A 5-inch thick blob of underbaked pizza crust with bratwurst oil dribbled all over it. Congratulations! You found a sample of the politically correct vegan's delight, locally discarded kimchi. Congratulations! You found a sample of Nolan's fare, fried green lunch meat. Congratulations! You found a sample of Nouvelle cuisine, deconstructed glop. The fixtures are not part of the free buffet. Congratulations! You found a sample of great traditional French food, crème brûlée. Congratulations! You found a sample of lutefisk. Congratulations, you found a sample of modernist cuisine, toast-filled ravioli on buttermilk froth. Congratulations, you win the Leisure Suit Larry Disgusting Buffet Hidden Object game. You get a bottle of hot sauce.
Nice battle of hot sauce. You're ahead of the game when you can tell the slap from the clap. Awarded for earning the hot sauce by finding all hidden objects of the buffet.
This squeeze bottle is designed to hold just enough mustard to make a loud farting sound whenever it's squeezed. This draws disgusted stares and discourages repeat use. It's a bin of hearty, stick-to-your-teeth, steel-cut goat meal. These lightly sautéed ragweed sprouts in a light lemon and histamine dressing will bring tears to your eyes and nose. It's good old Jewish American cuisine, buffalo chicken soup. As there are a lot of gamblers here from the Mideast, it's not unusual to see a warming tray of awful falafel waffle a la Allah. Nobody knows what's really under that deep-fried batter, but if you ask them in the kitchen, they'll say, "You mean the anchovy nuts?" and burst into uncontrollable laughter. It's a recipe stolen from Wolfgang Schmuck, oven-roasted ginger with Mary Ann. The heating and cooling units in this buffet keep everything at the perfect bacteria-growing temperature of about 90 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a squeeze bottle with ketchup and water in a 3:7 ratio. This rich, gluey dish is paste of yesterday's root vegetables. This is one of the most popular dishes in Lost Wages, roasted lamb skank in a tart sauce. It's an example of fusion cuisine, miso-sari. It's just a bin of factory-dried and flaked jicama that was reconstituted, extruded, puzzled over, and finally chucked in a saucepan with some leftover fish broth. This tray of Newman y Alfredo has been sitting here for 50 years. What, you're worried? It's the restaurant's special experiment of the day, chef's regrets. The buffet features that popular appetizer from the 60s, liver in a blanket. It's one of Imria Lagasse's recipes, okra mucus and aspic. It's a bin of quinoa, just quinoa.
Ugh, no, anything but that.
Whatever it is, it's got that milky, opaque look of semi-liquid scallops, only with a yellowish skin on it. It smells like there's been some wild fungi in this skank more than once.
Trip lang.
That would add some zip to a ho-hum meal, wouldn't it?
Hey. It's a battle of tasteless Dave's butt burner. The hot sauce that's twice as fiery coming out as it's coming in. Okay,
You pick a few fibers off the carpet because, hey, free fibers.
Darn it. I'm the only one here to enjoy that.
Yeah, baby.
That's too far away for you while you're sitting here. You pull the seat out slightly and stand up. The whoopee cushion begins to slowly reinflate. The carpeting in this room is designed to provide a soothing distraction from the crappy entertainment. Now if only they'd find something to distract from the crappy carpeting. The chairs give the room a funky, hip feel. Perfect for a guy like you, Larry.
Oh, I'm hip. Yes, sirree, Bob.
Now, you see, you could conceivably have gotten away with the I'm hip line, but the yes-sirree Bob totally destroyed any chance. How festive! Somebody's going to have a party. You can tell by the gauge of the latex that these are cheap, easily breakable balloons. It's not worth stealing an undependable balloon, even if you needed one, which you don't. You won't need that. And we want you to note that this is very possibly the only adventure game you've ever played in which you do not need to light a match, a cigarette lighter, a candle, a torch, a fuse, a fireplace, a campfire, a steam engine, or a monk.
Mga references ah.
You won't need that. And we want you to note that this is... There's a tank of helium, presumably for the balloons. You score the tank of helium.
Yeah, baby.
It's an ordinary tank of helium, such as you might find in a children's party or in a blimp. Libot tayo ulit na ibang lugar. Hindi, taga. Pwede yata tayo diretso dito.
Yeah, baby.
Now you know what they mean when they say, 2 heads are better than 1.
What you doing?
Just hanging out.
You gonna stand there all night?
I'll stick it out as long as I can.
Keep your hands to yourself, Larry. This isn't supposed to be an interactive display.
Quit sniffing at me, you prevert. I'll see yours, and I'll raise you both of mine.
It's a small chapel with a tasteful little sign. Papers, cans, and even the occasional syringe give the curb a warm, welcoming feel.
Yeah, baby.
You don't need any of that litter, at least not now. You don't need any of that litter, at least not now. You give the statue a lick. It doesn't do much for her, but it gives you a lifetime of memories. You give the statue... The curbside trash is a melange of scents and flavors, all of them vomitous. You consider relieving yourself on the garbage, then you remember your manners.
Always remember to wipe after peeing in public.
It's a small chapel with a tasteful little sign.
Pwede. Overrun din yung services.
Someone has inconsiderately attached this chapel to its foundation. The chapel's exterior is intentionally shellacked with the scents of buffalo wings and French fries to attract drunk couples. You sacrilegious bastard!
Yeah, baby.
The chapel is cool and placid inside. The lilting classical music and softly flickering candles give the room an air of serene, peaceful redundancy. In fact, it absolutely stinks of tranquility in here. It's a video slot machine. Have they no shame? This is the 80s, Larry. They don't work by voice command. The slot machine tastes like mushrooms and earwax.
All right. I don't even want to know the story behind that.
Sorry, Larry. This machine doesn't accept worthless trinkets. The pews are cordoned off with decorative ribbons. This is to prevent anyone from actually using the pews, which might then require that they be cleaned or otherwise tended to. A holy glow emanates from the beautiful stained acrylic windows. It's a durable quality lectern from Stern Lecterns. Remember, when you want to deliver a lecture at a lectern, make it a Stern lecture. These were stolen from the Liberace Museum. Those new PFLs, penile fluorescent lights, get very bright and generate a lot of heat, but they burn out quickly. The timber-lined walls are finished with artificially aged adobe-colored stucco. It's like getting married in a bad Italian restaurant. The ceiling is really grand and majestic in a small and pathetic way. It has an aroma of authority and holiness. These walls have soaked up a lot of Elvis impersonator sweat over the years. The candelabra smells like a pile of greasy old wax and metal in one of those quickie wedding places. You smell one of the lower leaves. It smells like a bus. It's arrangement number 47 from the catalog of silk floral arrangements that are guaranteed to burn the house down. Don't tug at it, you'll just set fire to everything. They've been welded to the carpeting. You're not making any speeches today. It has an aroma of authority and holiness. Have some respect for the institution of marriage, why don't you?
Ouch! Too many pointy bits and fire things.
You mean flames?
Yeah, flames!
You'd have to sort of turn your solar plexus inside out to manage that. The force of the stream from your manly and recently overworked bladder could shatter the bulb.
Walang siya guys, enjoy lang talaga ako sa game na to eh.
Gee, son. Would you mind passing gas or something just to cover up your breath?
Ah!
The flashers stand at the ready, waiting for their next victim.
Pasya naman tayo sa ibang lugar.
Taxi!
Hey, how come you're always alone when you get in my cab?
Just drive.
Saan tayo ngayon? Okay, punta naman tayo dito sa ano. Dito sa confusing sign zone.
That'll be $16, please. Thanks, kid.
Okay. End na muna natin dito guys kasi wala nang time na eh. Teka. Dali lang.
It's a fire plug.
You said plug.
It tastes like it's very popular with Dalmatians. You pee on the hydrant. A week later, another leisure-suited loser comes around, sniffs it, and runs off whimpering. Well done.
Okay guys, save na muna natin dito kasi magta-time na. Time na nga actually. Okay. Isa pa. Okay, tapos end natin game for now. Okay guys, Keshan's Last signing off. Tuloy natin na lang natin ito next episode.